Okay, so the white glaze is fairly dry now, and so I'm getting ready to put the color on. This colored glaze I'm going to apply using a brush, and so the glaze is much thicker than, you can see it barely drips off the brush. It's much thicker than the glaze that I dipped the pot in, and that's so that I can put a nice coating on with just one stroke of the brush. This glaze, although it looks kind of a grayish color right now, will turn into a beautiful pale green color in the final firing. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just paint the leaves that I carved on the pot. There's a lot of ways to apply glaze to a pot. I primarily use dipping and then brushing. Sometimes I'll pour the glaze over the pot, but there's a lot of different ways you can do it. Some potters use a spray booth and spray the color onto the pot. Okay, so that's the green glaze that I put on. The next color that I put on is a light blue color. And I use this light blue color just to give a little bit of variation to the tone, so it's not just solid green going up the side of the pot. There's areas where it has more of a blue tone to it. So again, I've done the same thing. I've taken the same white glaze, I've added a coloring oxide to the white glaze so that it will turn out a blue color. After this, I just put a little bit of the glaze in the lid of the pot, and then I have a sponge, just a small piece of sponge that I dip into the glaze. And then not the entire surface, but just a little bit toward the base is where I put this blue glaze on each leaf. And so that makes a nice variation in the color of the leaf. Okay, so now the glaze needs to dry completely and the pot will be ready to load into the kiln for the final firing.